Hi everybody. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Chinese martial arts. We're going to be going into a little bit of the history, how it stands today, and also give a little bit of advice on how you can improve your art, whether it's Chinese, Japanese, doesn't matter. So please, come and join us.
Welcome back to Daoist Gate Talks. Today we're going to be talking about a question that I've actually wondered myself, and it is, where is Kung Fu from? We've heard Shaolin, Wudang. So, Sifu, where would you explain is the origin of Kung Fu?
OK， 还是翻译。如果从这讲，包括在中国，就是很多人呢觉得，哎呀，这个功夫是从少林来的，所有的功夫都是少林。但是我们要回过来头想一下，就是说，人家少林哪个地方，别人都说是达摩创的，达摩是一个和尚，是从印度过来的。所以如果作为我们的话，我们回头想一下，那个达摩从印度过来，他创造了功夫。那为什么他在印度的时候，印度什么功夫都没有，他来到中国了，他能创造功夫了？所以我们为什么没有想过这个问题？
So a lot of people do typically hear the history that all kung fu came from Shaolin, but more specifically from a monk named Damo. But if you think about it, you look at the history of Damo himself, he's actually a Buddhist that originally came from India. So, then we have to ask ourselves the question is saying, we're saying Kung Fu comes from Shaolin. It starts in Shaolin in Henan province. But if he came from India, how come we're not saying that Kung Fu didn't start out in India? So we got to consider this first.
还有一个就是人们都说，哎呀，这个张三丰创这个太极拳，武当这个拳，就是武当这个太极拳嘛，张三丰创造的，觉得这个张三丰呢是在少林学的这个功夫，然后带到武当，然后自己变那个太极拳，所以说，如果从张三丰他自己的这个历史他是有历史的，他根本都没有去做过和尚，也没有到太极。没有到这个少林去学过功夫，他小着是一个秀才，就是一个学读书的。后来呢，直接都做了个道士，后来到处云游。
All right, so first we talked about so just now we were talking about Shaolin. Now we got to talk about Wudang. So as common history would have it, as legend would say, Zhang Sanfeng, he came up with Tai Chi, but he was originally a Shaolin monk who learned his martial arts from Shaolin. But if we look at that history there, most likely it's actually the fact that he began as a scholar, or it wasn't that he converted from Buddhism to become Daoism. Most likely he was always a Daoist, and then as time went on, he went on to develop Tai Chi. So you can't necessarily draw that connection of Shaolin to Wudang and kind of having that branching lineage from there.
所以说中国这个传统功夫其实都是一些，它本来就是从古代这个技艺，就是人们的，就是说对打这个打仗啊，就是这个技艺啊，上面就是说流传下来的这种经验。对。
So realistically, as romantic as some of these legends may be, the fact of the matter is that throughout human history, people fight. There's going to be wars, and as time goes on, folks figure out more efficient ways to fight and systems to teach other people how to fight, so that you can create an army. So most likely, these martial arts came from the fact that this common history of folks getting together, learning, and passing on their knowledge of essentially warfare, of how they fought.
所以呢，他说这种人呢，就是说到这个后期可能有的这个人呢，就是说这个特别这个换朝代，然后换这个朝代，就是说一个要来，就像明代时期到那个清代时期，就是换这个朝代。这换的朝代就是有的是打仗，就是对这个事情就是看烦了，然后可能都会到庙里面就当和尚或者当道士，他们会把这种就是武术流到那些里面。
Okay. So most likely from history, part of you have the common Shaolin and Wudang story origin stories. But what happens is the fact that when you have all these civil wars, one dynasty becomes the next. Obviously, that involves a lot of warfare, and a lot of times what happened was these soldiers, they grew weary of war, or it's a very tumultuous thing. So a lot of them after having such tumultuous lives, they would say, "That's it. I don't want anything to do with this sort of society anymore." They go to the temples. They go to the temples and they become Buddhist. They become Daoist, and they live out the rest of their lives that way. But along with that, they bring their martial knowledge. So that's where you see this sort of melting pot of folks go to Shaolin. They all learn martial arts together. They go to Wudang. They all share their martial arts knowledge, and that's where these origin stories come from.
Yeah.
And then talk about in this day and age, I hear interchangeably sometimes wushu versus kung fu, traditional kung fu, wushu. What is the difference?
OK， 那个就是这个传统武术呢，就是说我们这种传统它是就是从上面一直传下来的，它是没有改变的。就是说，它的目的也就是以击击为主，就是以打为主。说这是这个传统武术。说这个现代的一个武术呢，就是这个我们上次讲过，这个中国这个就改革开放以后，文化大革命以后。就是说，这cultural revolution， 就是这个以后呢，就是中国呢开始这个规定了，就是说规定了一些套路。这个套路呢，其实也是从这个传统武术里面来的。
就是他们开始有一个标准的。
有一个标准，就是为了练得好看，就是人们不让人去练这个东西，为了去打架，就是为了好看表演这种。
Okay, so this is a bit of a language issue. So the phrase wushu or wushu, as we tend to hear it, it does in fact mean martial arts if you just translate it. Kung fu, it's once again interchangeable with the idea of Chinese martial arts. So the thing is that the reason why you hear wushu stand on its own nowadays is that it's colloquially referring to as what a lot of folks translate as contemporary Chinese martial arts. So traditional martial arts are what we typically think of as kung fu.
Yeah.
That's the one that's steeped in history that says, oh, this guy learned it this way, he passed it on to his inheritor, and traditionally they just kept passing on that lineage, that system, and it was primarily for combat. So the basis or the goal is to learn how to fight. Now, wushu is what we typically think of as contemporary wushu, or the sort of more standardized martial arts. So after the Cultural Revolution in China, a lot of old culture got thrown out. But then there was a return to try to reclaim some of the martial arts. But one thing they did was they tried to standardize the martial arts and also make it look very impressive. As time has gone on, we're really trying to make the martial arts look very beautiful, almost like a gymnastics routine. So the whole idea is that they standardized the routine, saying we want to see this requirement, we want to see you look like this, you have to hit these marks. But the fact of the matter is even those had their origins in traditional art forms.
And then for someone who's doing wushu practice or traditional kung fu practice, or whether they're training from Shaolin style or Wudang, do you have any advice across that's more like universal for no matter what the person's practicing?
Like how to improve?
Yeah, just advice and how do you go about your practice?
OK， 就是说让你自己练得更好。就是其实这个问题就是说，这个我们有一句话就是说，练东西练别人不会的。那如果大家都会呢，那你都把它练精。如果再练，就是大家都练精了，那你都要练到变化。什么变化呢？就是练的能去变。
OK。
所谓这个变化呢，就是说你要去吸收别的一些门派，就你喜欢的一些东西。所以说我们练这个武术呢，我们不能是说，你就说你把你这自己练我都很好了。你要去看所有的这种武术这种门派的这种东西，就是说不同的人练的这种东西，就是说可以说10个人练的。可能就练一个东西，但是他练的不一样，他都有他的长处。然后练东西最主要是练出你自己的东西。
OK， 所以就是不能太牛的，就是说我东西是最好的，
对，
可以
你要去交流别人的，学别人的长处，然后练出自己的东西。
Okay, so Sifu's advice then is to say, you got to keep evolving, as it were. It's by all means pursue your own art or your own style, and practice it well and be committed to it. But the flip side being is don't remain static. If all you do is just copy what this person does without really thinking or having your own critical thought and input into it, you become stagnant. You don't evolve and grow as a martial artist. So always be on the lookout to change, to evolve your own art. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe before you learned this type of martial arts, you learned Shaolin. There's no good reason why you can't look at a Wudang stylist and say, hey, they got some great ideas. Maybe this will help enhance my personal practice, or vice versa. A Wudang stylist might look at a Shaolin stylist and say, hey, this is a great practice methodology. Always be on the lookout to figure out how you can make your own personal martial arts better. Don't get stuck in a dogmatic thinking of it must be this way, because this is what I was told. Always think about how you yourself can grow and try new things, basically.
I like that. So that'll do it for today. So no matter what style you practice, or if you're thinking about starting or want to get into this, you can check out daoistgate.com for more information, and we'll see you next time.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. If you like today's episode, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook and Twitter. And if you have any question that you'd like to ask and have us answer on the show, go ahead and shoot us a message at any of the above, the YouTube, the Facebook, and Twitter. We'll see if we can get to it. Until next time, bye now.